Howdy folks, today we're going to be cleaning a hogfish. So as always, we'll start with our opening cut here, down right behind the back of the gills, and then we'll turn and follow along the spine as best we can. You'll note that my knife's a little dirty. This is kind of in the middle of a big batch of fish I've been cleaning. Slipped out of my hands there. I don't always wear gloves, but when I'm doing a big batch, you know, I think in this on this day I was cleaning like 30 or 40 fish. I'll throw them on because I know I'm going to nick myself at some point. So anyhow, working my way down, you'll see hogfish are a bit more of a tender flesh. So there's opportunities to, rip it if you're not careful. Certainly if the fish is kind of frozen or in rigor mortis a certain way, I would recommend you don't straighten it out. So here I'm coming around the ribs. I'm actually going to do one side of this fish this way and one side my typical way just to show you and compare. There's folks who sometimes will say, oh, you're leaving meat by cutting through the ribs and then cutting the whole thing out. So here I went around the ribs. Now, granted, this here is a 18-inch to the fork hogfish. It's not a monster, but you'll see there we did save that little bit of extra meat around the ribs. So we'll come over to the other side, same thing. Opening cut, coming down along the back here. Pretty consistently, this is the most challenging part of filleting fish, especially big, super flat ones, is getting the second side, getting that knife right down along the spine back there, right? So same thing, I'll poke it through, cut down, and you'll see we got the vast majority of it. But if you were to compare side by side, I would say that first side probably got it just a touch more. So now I'll do this the standard way where I'll come through and I'll just cut basically any fish that's, under 10 or even 15 pounds. I'm just cutting right through those ribs. So throw this carcass in my tub of junk there. But you can see here on the right, I've got the ribs, and on the left, I cut around them, right? So now as I go, this one on the left, you still have some pin bones right here that you're going to want to trim out. Otherwise, someone's going to bite down on them. So I'm just picking little bits off here and there. And then I did end up keeping a little bit of skin on accident, so I'll trim that off as best as I can. It's okay to have a teeny bit, but when you got a piece like that, it's bigger than $50, someone's going to be gnawing on that at the dinner table. So now I'll get down in here and just real slowly start to get started, and then bringing that knife as close as I can down, basically laying it across the table here, and I'll work my way down and get a nice skinless, boneless fillet there. So as you can see, we did a pretty good job. But you can see just that teeny paper thin little bit there. Maybe you got a tiny bit more, by going around the ribs. I'm still not convinced. So on this one, you'll see now I just cut down, I cut around the pin bones, and then I can still, as I angle my knife here, you can see I'm still getting around the ribs a little bit, right? And so I'm still leaving that little bit of meat. I think that you kind of come out, it's 6 one way, half dozen the other. Not really a big difference either way, but some people are adamant that, one way's better than the other. I really don't think it matters that much. So as always, I'll cut around those pin bones all the way down through to the skin, and then as I slide that knife along, cutting it off, and boom, there you go. You lose all those bones and everything, and you are all set. So I'll put that in my bag there on ice, grab these, and unfortunately, my GoPro died as soon as I started filleting this second one, but I'll just pull it out here, and hey, if nothing else, you get to see another big hogfish from that day. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Comment what you would like to see next. Thank you.